This week I had a client. He had just left a work function. He had a couple of drinks at the function. He felt fine to drive. Then all of a sudden, he sees the blues in his rearview mirror. His heart jumps. The officer walks up and asks, "Sir, have you had anything to drink tonight?" And this is where most people screw up. What you say next can change everything. In Massachusetts, anything you say can and will be used against you. But the line between being polite and giving up your rights is razor thin. Most people don't know when to stop talking. And one wrong move can turn a routine stop into an arrest. Once the words come out of your mouth, there's no taking them back. Even saying something as simple as, "I only had one drink," gives the cop cause to dig deeper, pull you out of the car, and start building his case. And you might think you're being honest, but what you're really doing is helping them nail you. So in this video, I'm breaking down the 4 things you should never say or do when you're pulled over in Massachusetts, and what you should do instead to protect your rights. I'm Mike Consonant, a criminal defense attorney here in Boston. And my advice when you're in this situation is stay calm, be respectful, and say as little as possible. Number 1, don't admit to anything. And when the officer asks you, "Have you been drinking?" or "Do you know why I stopped you?" don't take the bait. Those are trap questions. They're not looking for honesty, they're looking for evidence. The only safe answer, "Officer, I prefer not to answer any questions." Look, you're not being rude, you're protecting yourself, and this can never be used against you in court. Number 2, don't volunteer any extra information. This means you don't have to explain where you're coming from, what you were doing, or even how many drinks you had. The more you talk, the more they can twist your words. Just give them your license and registration, that's it. Remember, officers write reports after the fact. They don't always quote you word for word, they summarize, and the summary won't do you any favors. Number 3, don't consent to any searches. If they ask, "Do you mind if I look in your car?" that's not a suggestion, it's a test. The moment you say sure, you've waived your 4th Amendment rights. You should be polite, but firm. I do not consent to any searches. But it's important that you don't have an attitude, no sarcasm, just use that line. Because once you give consent, even if they find nothing, you've just made their job easier and my job harder. Number 4, don't argue or get confrontational. You should never fight your case on the streets. Remember, in most cases, the police are wearing body cameras, they record everything you say, and they show everything you do. Arguing, getting defensive, or acting annoyed only escalates things, and it gives the police more reason to say you were uncooperative. Keep your cool, hand over your info, and let me fight your case later in court. Remember, nowadays almost every stop is filmed. Police have dash cams, body cams that pick up both audio and video. So remember, you're not just talking to one cop, you're talking to your future jury. And this is why silence is not guilt, it's strategy. When you keep quiet, I've got room to work. I can challenge the stop, I can attack the evidence, I can question the officer's version of the events. But if you've already opened your mouth and filled in all the blanks with your own words, you've just done the prosecutor's job for them. Your silence is your shield. So if you ever find yourself in this situation, remember the golden rule. Be polite, be calm, and shut the f*** up, and then call me. I'm Mike Consonant, and I'll make sure your rights are protected.